let's stop talking about Trump. We talk about him too much. We want to tell people what we're going to do for them. Yeah. Healthcare, environment, those kind of issues. For example, I've seen you on TV a lot in the last couple of years. I know everything you know, or that you tell us, about the Russian situation. I don't have a clue what you think about healthcare. I've never heard it. Yeah. I don't know whether you're for Medicare for all, or improve Obamacare, or get a chicken. I don't know what.
Well, we know that this whole smear on Joe Biden comes from the Kremlin. That's been clear for well over a year now, that they've been pushing this false narrative about the vice president and his son.
Just a few days ago, we showed you Bill Maher roasting Adam Schiff like a marshmallow at a bonfire for his massive, shameless hypocrisy, and the shockwaves it sent through the already crumbling Democratic ranks. But guess what? We're not done yet. This is part 2, and it dives even deeper into Schiff's wild double standards and his all-consuming obsession with Donald Trump. Yeah, it's giving full-blown Trump derangement syndrome. If you haven't smashed that subscribe button yet, now's your chance. Unless you want to miss more chaotic political drama served piping hot. Now pay close attention, because Schiff wasn't just criticizing Trump back in the day. No, this man was practically composing love songs to the idea of seeing Trump indicted. We're talking years of breathless interviews, fiery speeches, and headlines that screamed,
I was always of the opinion, number one, that the Office of Legal Counsel opinion that you can't indict a sitting president was wrong.
Oh, good.
That, in fact, you can indict a sitting president. I think there are prudential reasons not to try someone who's the President of the United States, but particularly when there's any risk of the statute of limitations running. If the president commits a crime, they should be indicted, and you should stay prosecution. So, but frankly, I had no expectation that that would be the course Mueller would take, even if the evidence supported it, because he is fundamentally conservative, and I don't mean left-right conservative, but he was going to follow the established policy. He was not going to make new ground. So I didn't think it was realistic to expect that he would indict the president. And those that did, I think, were unrealistic in their expectations.
Adam Schiff turned his anti-Trump crusade into a personal brand, and the media devoured it like candy. Look, we get it. He's a Democrat, so naturally he's going to root for Biden like it's the Super Bowl. But treating Trump like the literal boogeyman every time the guy so much as sneezes, that's not political commentary. That's obsession. And here's the real question. Is this what America needs right now? Politicians acting like fan club presidents instead of public servants? The country is already hanging by a thread. What we don't need is another phony playing dressed up as a truth teller while fueling the same tribal drama that's tearing everything apart. Accountability isn't supposed to hit a dead end just because someone's wearing the right party jersey. But for folks like Adam Schiff, that idea might as well not exist. For them, it's all about power, keeping their party on top as priority number one, while the rest of America can crash and burn, as long as it doesn't interfere with the agenda. Now you might be asking, where's this going? Fair question. Check out this wild clip, and when we're back, we'll break it all down. Did you catch Bill Maher actually say Schiff is acting like a Trump stalker? Because let's be honest, that's not even much of an exaggeration. Schiff was completely locked in on taking Trump down, whether it made sense or not, rain or shine, evidence or none. He pushed for impeachment like it was his life's mission. During those years, he treated the Russia collusion narrative like gospel. But here's the twist that burst the bubble. Robert Mueller, the actual special counsel, came back with nothing. No solid proof, no explosive revelations, no smoking gun, just a big vague maybe. And even that was a stretch. Still, it was Schiff, night after night, grinning on cable news, fanning the flames of hysteria like it was a spectator sport. By then, it wasn't about the facts. Schiff wasn't chasing justice. He was chasing headlines, clout, and that sweet partisan spotlight. When someone's that obsessed, truth becomes optional, and due process just another obstacle in the way of their political fantasy. And now, slowly but surely...
This was our big gun. Now it just looks like you're stalking him. I think in the eyes of the people who don't follow it that closely, which is most of the country, here's the thing about Bob Mueller. He's like the last person, maybe the last thing in America that left and right agreed on. Left and right basically agreed. This is a guy of honor. This is an honest guy. This is an honest broker. Whatever he says goes. Americans are not into details. Don't read it to me, Bob. Just give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down. The fact that he was like, I don't. If you couldn't impeach before, how are you going to impeach after?
Schiff was never chasing justice. Let's not kid ourselves. It was never about uncovering the truth. It was always about one thing and one thing only: removing Trump from office by any means necessary and installing his preferred political puppet in the Oval Office. If you read between the lines, it's not even subtle. Schiff wasn't fighting for accountability. He was playing political chess. Every move, every speech, every so-called bombshell was calculated to flip the power switch back to his party, no matter the cost. And here's the dead giveaway. If Schiff truly had bulletproof evidence, if his case against Trump was as airtight as he kept insisting, then why was he already whispering about a likely acquittal before the trial had even started? That's not the confidence of someone holding all the cards. That's damage control from a man who knew the whole thing was just political theater. He wasn't defending the Constitution. He was performing for the cameras, for donors, and